All right, I'll bring Rick Green back in. Rick, words matter. And this is why we were kind of making light of what the president was not saying at the beginning of this program when it was, what was it, vaccines.gum and different things. Words do matter. When he came out and started talking about the laws of Georgia and denouncing it, it caused MLB plus others to pull out of the All-Star game. Let's talk a little bit about that. You're a baseball fan like I am. Your thought?
Well, it goes back to something we've talked about a lot over the last year. Truth matters. Speaking truth matters, not living by lies. And this is just another example of politicians that are willing to speak lies to the American people to further their political agenda, but it has real consequences. It's not just a political game. I mean, think of all those businesses that were counting on those revenues of the All-Star game that have been devastated by this. Think of what it's done just to people's confidence in elections on both sides of the aisle. So, yeah, I mean, if we would just get back to believing and we hold these truths and that there was some accountability in the things that you said, that would certainly go a long way. And Greg, if I could comment on one of the Israeli stories, what a great opportunity for a government 101 lesson. Our founding fathers thought about doing more of a parliamentary system like Israel has. Think of the turmoil they've had in their nation over the last couple of years, trying to create a government, actually have a prime minister chosen by the Knesset. And in America, we chose not to do that because we knew it would create chaos. And I think there was a lot of wisdom in how the founders designed that, to have an actual president elected by the Electoral College. And the only time the Congress gets to choose the president is when no one wins the Electoral College. And that only happened with John Quincy Adams and Andrew Jackson back in 1824. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks again to the founding fathers for their wisdom and the way they designed our Constitution.
And it's absolutely true, because what's happened in all four elections, the number has been so close, nobody got a majority. It's like there's a divided country there right now, and that's exactly what America is in many ways. Imagine if we had that system right now. You're absolutely correct on that. What about Donald Trump starting his own communication platform where he can speak to people again? I think that's a good thing.
Oh, I think it's a great thing. I mean, look, when you got 70 to 80 million people in the nation that still look to this guy as their leader and the person that has the right positions on policies that can help to give push the nation in the right direction, that are hoping that he'll run for president again in 2024. He's got a voice, and I'm hoping he isn't silent over the next few years. And there's so many different ways he can impact the culture, and this is one of those ways we talked about right after the election that it was needed. I mean, it needs to. He's one of the guys that can really disrupt things and shake things up. And with big tech silencing and really shutting down opposition, this can create more competition in the market. Competition is always good.
All right, Rick, thank you. A moment ago,